everyone, welcome back to...
Oh my God.
I don't know what makes... Right, go on.
Think of your mum dying or something.
Oh, wow. Go on. Hi everyone, welcome back to 2 J's in a Pod.
Today we've got a very special guest. It is Amber.
Amber.
From House of Zana. Yay! So, I'll let you speak and say what your brand's all about. So, what is your brand?
So we have House of Zana Workwear. So originally we were more just House of Zana, which was more fashion, and then we've just in the last year actually moved into the workwear space.
And is that where you want to stay?
That is where I would like to stay. Yeah, it was never where I expected myself to be, but I absolutely love it. And yeah, the team is fantastic, and it's just growing and growing in the right direction.
And I think this podcast will reveal why you ended up in workwear,
yes,
won't it? So let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
When was it founded?
So we founded it in 2018. So I was living in Albania. So I'd been studying in Italy, met my husband, we got married and moved there. And when I was there, I was sort of like, what am I going to do? I didn't speak the language. What can I do? And there was so many seamstresses around in the city.
Can you speak their language now?
Yeah, I can.
How we then say
Do
so?
you know what?
You knew.
Come on, just say something.
Persian day, dear. That's hello.
Oh,
it's the longest word for hello. It's like the first word I learned. I was
So
like,
you're like fluent now, like just...
Well, I can speak it, yeah, but
Like-
not as fluent as the children. Like they just learned
crazy,
it. Like
isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. I
So
thought
just-
I was doing great, and then now they're
Unreal.
fantastic. But
Right, go on, sorry, but...
no. Yeah, anyway, so I was there and I didn't speak the language at the time and I didn't know what I was going to do for work. Obviously, just got married and things and we just moved there. And I saw all these like amazingly talented women around. So I started actually having dresses made for myself, like for events I was going to. And then,
is it cheaper over there? Like,
much
like
cheaper.
to get something made?
Yeah, absolutely. But also like the skill level is like fantastic and you can design what you want, and I guess I found that I had an eye for designing in that way.
Quite quirky as well, your stuff. I remember you lovely like maxi dresses.
Like, you can imagine it in your mind, but you can't find it out there. And it's like, oh well, I'll go and buy the fabric, choose like the accessories, and then someone can make it for me.
Unreal, yeah.
And then I had like quite a lot of compliments off just like friends and things, and I thought, oh, maybe I could like do this. And it just sort of grew from there. We got a website, as you can imagine, and then it just carried on from there. And then we got our first shop in the November just before COVID. So we had a great Christmas. It was fantastic. And I was
in
Darlington, Grange Road. And I was like, this is like the life. This is what I want to do. Just pregnant with my second child. It was all great, and then COVID hit, and obviously we closed. But actually, what that did lead on to, because we had. At that point, we'd had like a few girls that we worked with in Albania and I didn't want to put them out of work. We then started to manufacture like PPE and things like that and then go more into manufacturing. So actually now we do a lot of manufacturing for other brands, which I suppose came from that. But as you know, with business, sometimes you just have to like ride the waves.
Oh, of course you do.
So,
totally.
It worked out well, but
Unreal.
Yeah, and then like, so...
Do you design all the workwear then?
Yeah, so we design it, but we also design it with like people like yourself who are actually in it, and I think that's what makes us like very different as well to other brands out there.
Oh my
that we
God,
work,
let us help you design something. That'd be good,
Oh
wouldn't
my
it?
God.
I have to get my...
No, imagine
Imagine me tonight, I'll just be up thinking, right, so
it'll be a boob tube. A boob tube with a cut out waist and... I'm not even going to say. Yeah, so maybe not. Let's skip on that. You've seen it go from strength to strength with it, and I think you were a little bit famous for something that...
I am dying to find this out.
Tell us now, please.
Yeah, so I think it was, after COVID, it took a while, obviously, for that. It was up, wasn't it, and down, but when we sort of coming out of COVID, and I thought, right, we're back up and running, I received a letter, and it was like completely unexpected, and it was from Inditex. They thought that my brand, House of Zana, sounded too similar to Zara, and that customers may get confused between the two. So they gave me like 3 months to close down and take all the labels off my clothing, close the website, the Instagram, basically everything, close down and rebrand.
So did they come to you first and say, this is what you have to do?
Yes, it was just a letter that said that I have to do that, otherwise they're going to take it forward with like the IPO, which is the trademark people, and just sign here, and gave me like a deadline of 3 months to do that.
There's no
Imagine
way.
how many people actually do that.
Oh my gosh.
I would do that. I would absolutely
But
shit
there's
myself.
no way that you would not, you would let that go, not a chance.
So
this is two different people, because I would just be like,
Yeah.
see ya.
But I did end up speaking to probably like 20 odd brands at that time, and now it's been like hundreds who had been through the same, but most of them had signed it and just closed down. And I was like, no, I cannot do that. And also I kept thinking like, I'm not going to tell my children ever that I just did that because someone told me to. And I'd built it all up, and you know how
especially
it is to
someone
build.
behind a letter as well,
Exactly.
just behind a piece of paper.
Yeah. So obviously I didn't sign it. I let those months pass, and then they did take it forward with the IPO, which is like the trademark. So then I had to like write back to them. I couldn't ignore it. But what
was
I decided...
a little bit in you
Were you
thinking
frightened?
like, could you just ignore it? Like,
Oh
would
yeah,
you
no, I
just
was
like,
fully like, I'm just going to ignore this forever. It's going to go away.
Yeah,
And then it
'cause
didn't
I would-
go
yeah,
away.
I would've felt like
it didn't
that.
go away, and then I thought, all right, okay, so I have to do something about this. But yeah, I don't know. I knew that I was going to fight it because, like, fundamentally, I do not think that House of Zana is going to have any like confusion with Zara for like consumers, which is what it comes down to. It was like, does it sound the same when people say it? Is it the same? Does it look the same? No. So I was thinking to myself, like, you know, I want to fight this. Anyway, yeah, I decided to go backwards and forwards, like, myself without lawyers because, you know, how much money they have. And I thought, if I fight it with lawyers, they're just going to drown me with costs, basically. And this went on for like a year and a half, us gathering.
Did it stress you
everything.
out?
stress,
Yeah, it was really stressful. And in that time, I had my third child. So I remember I was like breastfeeding and everything when it was, when I got found out that I had to do the court case. So I was thinking, well, how am I going to do that? Because it was meant to be in London. But then because of COVID, that was back again. It ended up being like at home.
So it was
I
actually
had
meant
like
to be
children in the
in-
other room. And then I had like obviously the computer set up and everything. So yeah, it went all the way to this like court case stage. They just
Did
wouldn't
it
drop
cost a lot of money then?
No, so I just fully did it on my own. So I had no
God, yeah, that's
cost.
impressive, isn't
So
it?
it didn't cost you a penny?
Not at all. And then Olivia, who I work with, like she was fantastic. She was at my house until like really late at night, and we were both just so passionate about the fact that it was ridiculous, and we were sort of fighting for the little guy. Like, it's not fair for these big companies to just come along and like shut you down. But like I said, there was also like so many members of the public sending me cards and supporting me, and I got the most amazing like amount of press. But actually, I kind of wish that I'd announced it publicly earlier. It was only when I knew it was going to court that I thought, if I lose, I don't want to go down quietly with this. And that's when I decided to like contact the press.
Yeah.
And then I was like on live BBC News, like in the Times newspaper, like,
And then your brand just went,
yeah, the website sales like, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
that's
It
crazy.
was mental. And then, yeah, we did the court case, and they had about like 7 different lawyers on the call, you can imagine.
Are you allowed to say what they were saying? Like, for example, this is like when they're on the call, like, were they saying Zana and Zara and saying...
Yeah, well, what I decided to do, because I realised how many people they were going to have on the call, because I found out, I think, the night before, something like who would be there, I decided to invite like Northern Echo to do like a live stream, and then like the Times and everybody, because I thought, well, I want them on there to kind of, you know, record what's happening, because I've never done this before.
it's quite brave, really, isn't it, doing it all on your own as well?
Yeah,
like...
it was. I was obviously I was really nervous. I'm not going to pretend I wasn't, but I just had this fire inside of me of like, this is ridiculous. It's a waste of my time. It's shocking, and there's so many other companies that have gone through it and closed down, and that this isn't right. Someone has to like, in a way, put a stop to it, which I haven't. It's
No,
still happening
of course,
now.
yeah.
All the time, people contact me, and I'm like, this is what you should do. But anyway, yeah, we went through the call, and they were sort of asking questions of. They were kind of like reading out statements about customers being confused if they went into their shop, and ridiculous things, really.
It is ridiculous,
Yeah.
though, isn't it? Like
yeah.
Zara,
Yeah.
House of
And then they would
Zana.
read out like, you know, like in 1960 something, this happened with so and so and so and so, stuff that I was like, God, I don't know about these cases. But I just kept to, I'm not even going to go into like the story of what it means, anything like that. Just simple. House of Zana is 3 words, Zara is 1 word. Things like this, really
Yeah.
simple. That's all it is. Isn't
Where
it?
you
It
could
comes
have
down
actually
to-
went in and went, well,
Yeah.
it stands for this and it stands
Yeah,
for that.
but it's not. It's more just about like simple. Like, what's the difference is? Will someone be confused? No, they won't. Anyway, and then right at the end of the call, say the court case, the lawyer like leant out and spoke to their client, really mysterious, and said, "Oh, like we just want to say one final point. If Mrs. Kotrri is unsuccessful, we want her to like pay our fees."
No.
Obviously, I was
I would
like,
have died. I would have died on
my
the spot.
God. And then they were like, "Do you have anything to say?" I was like,
No, you're like that.
yeah, that was the first time when I thought, oh, okay, this is actually like a serious thing.
Yeah, because
so
that's
anyway,
money involved. That
yeah.
you've done it all by yourself.
What was your
Yeah,
husband
for the-
saying?
He was like supporting me the entire time. He was like, he knows me, so he was like, go for it, you know, like don't be scared. I've got your back, whatever it is. Obviously, when it came down to that, we had the conversation of like, how much would those lawyers, the really big lawyers in London, what could it even possibly cost? But he still said, but it doesn't matter because you know, like the reason that you've done it, you think you're going to win, so this shouldn't change. Don't put doubt in your
Exactly.
mind.
Yeah, that's totally right.
Yeah, and then
Pay them £5
What do you
a
reckon
week.
would have cost?
I don't know, like 100 grand more.
Yeah,
I don't know because
easy.
it'd been going on for a year and a half, backwards and forwards.
Oh, a
So it
lot
could
of
have
money.
been, and then a week later they sent me a letter outside of the case to say we won't charge you the fees if you still close down. So obviously it was a scare tactic.
Oh,
No
so they.
way.
Oh,
God.
So when I
if you
received
closed down
that-
your business and did exactly what you were going to
exactly.
do,
We won't charge you those.
And
we'll
you took
forget
it that far. It's like,
I was
wait.
just
and
like-
did they know that you didn't have lawyers?
Yeah, they knew because
for
I
example,
represented
so they
myself.
probably thought, listen, it hasn't
Yeah.
cost her anything.
Yeah.
She might think it's going to cost her something. She'll probably
they
just
thought
close
she obviously
down.
doesn't want to spend money, that's why she's done it herself.
Yeah.
So and that was the first time when I thought like, and then I thought, no, I'm not even going to doubt myself at all. Carried on,
It was
and
a
then
tactic.
obviously, what
did you, what did they say when you won? Like, what was the...
So I received a letter, but it was like obviously on my phone, a letter and an email. But I was actually at the theatre with my children. I remember exactly where I was, the pantomime, and I saw it, but I was like, I can't open it now because imagine if it's like bad news, I was like crying or something. So I had to like walk all the way home, like being like this great mum, like, oh yeah, okay.
Were you like that?
Down.
He's behind you. On the pantomime.
Yeah. And then I sat them down, like put the TV on, give them a snack, and then I was like, right, I'm going to open it now. And yeah, I was absolutely like.
And did it just say you were
thrilled.
successful in?
Yeah, and it just said that we won and had the trademark certificate attached to it. So I was like, I've won.
That is unbelievable, that, isn't it?
It was
Did you
like
ever hear of Zara again?
No, obviously they then sent a letter to say like, yeah, you've won, but if ever you do this and this and change your brand like this, as they do, like we'll still. Anyway, I just like ignored that letter.
Yeah.
But like genuinely now we receive like different people, different letters, phone calls like weekly from other brands that are going through like the same thing, like from Inditex and also other people. The
I don't understand it though, because Zara's like a massive company.
Yeah.
Like there's no threat, is there?
They want to keep it's just keeping their thing. But
if it was Zana and Zara, maybe, but House of Zana, Zara, it's like just completely different.
But I think they just have like people looking out for this all the time, like just in case it's ever.
Big companies do.
But I think what they should have, and what I would like, I'd love to speak to like the representative there, to be honest, to say that I understand in a way why you have to do it, but what you should do is work with small companies to say like, you know, we can help you with your branding, we can help you with this, we can. There was none of that. It was literally just like, I want to squash you down.
Just
and,
like, like attacking.
No trying to help, and nothing like that. And I think that's where it's wrong, because you've got to that point, and that's fantastic, but you should also help other businesses. And they closed down so many where I just felt really sorry for like ceramic companies and people that, you know, mine was fashion, but they also closed down like food companies, makeup companies. And I spoke to all these people on the phone, like crying and ruining people's livelihoods. You know, you've got all your bags branded, you sat everything branded, and then they
spent
have to
thousands
close
of pounds.
Yeah, it's
really bad. So I feel really, really happy that I fought that till the end.
Well
done.
That's
well done. Yeah, and did your sales fly?
Yeah, they did, and I think like so many opportunities came directly from that, so I'm not going to say thank you to them, but like I went to Dubai with the Chamber of Commerce, and we had a stand there at the Atlantis. It was amazing. We went to Paris on like a fabric buying trip, all funded by that, just because they'd obviously heard about the brand through everything that had happened. And
is Paris known for all fabric sanctuary?
Yeah.
A lot of people go to Paris, don't you?
Like, amazing shows there, like
Do they?
stunning. You can spend like literal days just it was
Expensive.
such a great experience. Different prices. I think Istanbul is a cheaper place for fabrics, and we go there as well, but they're like more high end for fashion. It was Paris.
So what would it cost? Like I like to know the.
I can't tell you any of that.
No.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was thinking, yeah.
No, I just mean like if like what? No, I don't mean that. I wasn't going to say. What I mean is, what does it like cost if you were for different fabric? Like you're talking like hundreds. I have no idea.
Like silks and things, and like sequins. It can be hundreds and hundreds of pounds a meter. It depends what you're looking for. The Italian fabrics are really expensive. But I guess that's the ones that say like Dolce & Gabbana might use or whatever. So
so then there's thousands.
And then obviously you get your own prints on them. So they might have like stock fabric where you can choose a print that's ready.
In your element when you go look at the fabrics.
Yeah, I was going to say, yes, you can just.
That's like me with hair though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's like the colours.
Yeah, it's like you if you were to a hair supplier, which you are going to do.
Yeah.
You'll just be like.
Yeah.
Like
you've been picking your colours, because you can with hair you can actually pick your own colours. You can mix them and everything.
Design it. You'll be like, can I have one this colour?
Dolce & Gabbana.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, that would be, oh my god, like a little print.
Oh, do I shout out to my hair now as well? I had my hair.
Oh yeah, your hair done today.
Coincidentally, actually,
Kate Taylor
did
Kate Taylor done it today. I didn't even know you booked you when I walked in. I'd seen you. I was like, Amber.
Yeah, it worked
I
out
was
well.
rude and didn't realise who Amber was.
Do you know what makes me laugh? The fact you took that full on case on yourself and you were nervous to do a pod today.
Yeah.
Like
that.
that.
It's crazy, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you feel relaxed now?
Oh, yeah,
Because
totally.
it's like literally having a chat with your mate, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
But going back to that Zara thing, this is probably, we'll go on to something else, but do you think it's just normal life for them to do this to little businesses?
Oh no, definitely they have people that are looking out for these cases and have them on like a retainer, the lawyers, and that's what they're doing. So they look out for all of the brands underneath Inditex, and just go after them and just send them that letter and hope that that'll just get rid of them straight away.
Yeah, because if you go on a copyright, I'm obsessed with looking at copyright things. Like say, I always go on copyright in America and look at what Beyonce's copyrighted this month.
A bit of the bearer of bad news, you those.
No, but listen.
You always think
because I'll go on to Beyonce's copyright to see if she's copyrighted a new album. But when you actually look at it, it'll say, you can't use the word Blue Ivy, a daughter, under clothes, fashion, mobile, singing. It's literally, she's copyrighted it under every single thing. So
Really?
Everything, they think of everything. Kylie Jenner does the same with Stormy. No clothing, no branding, no nothing. No, it even goes down to
That's
rugs.
interesting.
Cartoons, everything.
But I think what happens as well is that when a new business registers the trademark, they get a notification, basically.
Ah, right.
Yeah, because it took me ages to, I was like, how do they even know? But I think they get a notification to say,
like even like a keyword, so say if like House of Zana, Zara, they might have this computer software where it might be like, oh, it sounds the same. Notification.
So
that's quite interesting. I didn't know that, you know.
No, didn't you?
No,
I always
like
look on have a look.
You'll
be on it tonight,
like
3 o'clock in the morning.
I'll have a list of copyright stuff. Not calling nothing Norman Paris, Junior, Head Candy, the salon.
All right, Katie Price. Anyway, let's go on to the next thing.
So what made you get into the workwear?
So again, I think it was a little bit of a follow-on from all the marketing and the hype from the case.
And by the way, everyone, I've got the work attire on. House of Zana, we both have.
Oh,
gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Go on, sorry.
Ready for autumn, fitting in well with the set.
The set.
I love it.
Sorry, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so we were approached by an NHS subsidiary in Hartlepool North Tees to do sort of like I wouldn't say a collab because I don't think the NHS does collabs, but to work with them on improving the uniforms. So there was like lots and lots of issues with the women's wear, especially in the hospitals. So the NHS scrubs were just bad quality. They weren't washing well. The fit was terrible. If you're trying to look after a patient, you don't want to be thinking, oh gosh, my trousers have come down and my top's too low. So we went in and we did a lot of workshops with real life nurses and redesigned the uniform, and then they went out in North East and Hartlepool, which was incredible to see, and it was great working with them. And then from that, we formed a partnership with them to sell scrubs like the one you've got on into the private sector. And it was
God, that's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
Yeah, so that's kind of why we've really concentrating on the workwear more so than the fashion now, because it just took off, and obviously there's a lot of work involved in the factory as well, and working between the two countries, so making sure that we're making the pieces in Albania exactly how the nurses want, and then making any tweaks once they've worn them. We had to do like wash tests, making sure that they've washed to NHS standards. Fantastic, great, but then the private sector has really taken off, so now I've taken that back on my own, because there's not as much red tape obviously when you can do it on your own with the private sector. So there's certain like videos and things that we want to share that you can't share if it's with them, so we have them as separate things now. So it's since March this year we've really launched the scrubs into the private sector now, so salons like yours, into spas,
everyone's got
all
them
over.
Everyone's got
it's
these.
crazy, isn't
Every
it?
time, honestly, I put videos on, you can guarantee my comment section, where's your uniform from? Where's your uniform from?
You've probably seen Janine tagging you in
I
all the
tag
stuff
you in
on
it every
TikTok.
single time, because it's like, it's honestly, it's non-stop. So now I'm just like, I'm for the uniforms, House of Zana.
But it's great, honestly, it's a great community, because I did really enjoy like the feeling of working obviously with the NHS and getting so much out of it, and it's great that we're doing that side of it. But then this side is like back into my fashion
more
element.
fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
And also everybody is so nice and like tagging us and stuff, and it gives you that the buzz that I
There's
want.
only so much fashion you can introduce to the NHS, isn't there, without you have to
It's
keep
really
it.
good that they reached out though, isn't it? Like, it's
that
really,
is
really
like
good,
top of the CV, that, isn't
I mean,
it?
just while speaking at the NHS, can you get in touch with me, please, for hair
That's
loss?
that's your goal.
my
That's
dream.
your dream.
That's what I'm aiming for,
Yeah,
to get
so the uniforms that you do create are so stylish and they're so on trend.
The most comfortable, honestly, like I'm a bit up your arse here, but they're the most comfiest. I love them.
Yeah,
So they're like bleach proof
that
as
colour.
well,
Absolutely love them.
which is important because everyone always asks, are they bleach proof? I'm like, yes, they are. But we were talking a little bit earlier about, we've got a shoot on Monday of the new collection.
That's
So we have
gorgeous.
some,
She's giving me a little
some
sneak
new
peek.
pieces to wear like underneath, but also can be worn like mix and match, and then aprons to go like over the top for like massage oils and stuff for people who are like,
I'll be having a look.
honestly,
I'll be having another order.
I liked it with just the top. It was gorgeous.
Yeah,
Sorry,
really
I'm not. I
great.
won't give now. You'll have to show Janine because
Yeah,
she'll
I
actually
will.
yeah,
wear
show
it.
me,
They're
'cause
so
I'll order
nice.
some bits,
Yeah.
but I love that colour, because I've got that one.
Yeah.
Like,
this one.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
that.
Gorgeous.
And I
So we've got another similar colour of that coming out, more pinks, obviously these ones.
the green
and then-
size, isn't it?
Oh, the green's
collection.
gorgeous. Are you going
Can I say
Christmas?
that word?
What?
Yeah, of course we
Christmas,
can.
yeah.
We're nearly Christmas.
Yeah.
We've basically got the
So
well,
the
the
Christmas
pumpkins out.
collection is.
And do you
nice.
work on it all year round? Do you like just start, I don't know, do your summer collection from January? How
Well,
many
I
months
think
in
that's
advance?
another thing that I really enjoy about the workwear that was difficult with the fashion, is that you're not in this mad rush to have to keep up with the seasons, and like there's so much competition of like, when's your new dress, when's your new. With workwear we can have like kind of our everyday collection,
staple
colours,
pieces.
exactly. But then we can do like small drops for Christmas and things. But without that pressure, with the fashion, it was a lot of pressure of like, we just finished Christmas and then you're like, summer collection. There was no time to enjoy it, but I can really enjoy this, and I genuinely love it. Never expected to be in this.
You probably could miss the summer collection, but it'll still
all
go.
Exactly. You need to get one with a little bit of a nice collar, I think. Like a nice.
Get your pad out.
And a nice collar and like a little button or something. I think it'd be quite smart.
Do you wear them, because that looks so smart? Do you wear them like?
We wear them all the time. Like,
I was going to say, I didn't even realise that.
Yeah.
It was, you can just wear it out.
I never have this off my back.
She never has it off her back, but she hasn't been yet to get them bubbles out.
Well, I have.
Because everyone keeps commenting on the bubbles.
Keep laughing their bubbles. I'm like, I haven't had 2 minutes.
Yeah, they come with hem tape and then obviously
they do.
And then we do with the embroidery in house as well. We've got the machine over in. We've got offices over in Eaglescliff.
Oh, so do you do that as well?
Yeah, so we have the machine in house, and Jess, who I think you've probably met, she does it all there, and you can go in and try them on. And we've got offices, and then obviously warehouse with embroidery.
So she could get the sell on the TS.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Oh,
right, take it off. We'll go to Eaglescliff.
Oh, I never knew that. Oh, I'm going to order a new one and get it all rounded up. Definitely. I think the staff would do that as well.
100%.
It just looks really nice.
Yeah.
Some people have it on the
so they all come with that. That's a little tweak.
Yeah,
that we
that's
put
is that on yours?
And on the top of the trousers, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the waistband.
Yeah. So where do you design these? Like, where do you get that idea?
I think it's from, again, the experience of working, in the hospital and getting to know like what people want. We've sort of taken that into this. Into this. What's the word I'm looking for? Into this.
Into this.
Anyway, and then we've worked like really closely with people who are actually wearing them for feedback, and we've used that feedback to like redesign. So even this one, I don't know if you've noticed a slight change from the last one, and we've made sure that every little comment that people have had, all the negative comments, and I'm joking, we have
hate.
Negative comments.
Do you get hate comments on them?
No, we don't really. Not yet, but I think the more.
Oh, you might with me in it.
No. But so we just take that, and then because we manufacture it ourselves, we can just then continue to make samples. There's no wait time, there's no middleman, it's just us. So I think that really helps as well.
No, that'll be so good, yeah.
They are different material, or the beige and the
that's thinner, isn't it? Like,
there's more stretching, isn't it? I can
more stretch into them.
I can move the BBL.
Yeah, the BBL. I'm screaming. No, but that one looks a bit more like it's cooler, cool, if that makes sense. So.
I love the colour.
Yeah. We just tweak them all the time, but that's what's great about
that's
having
the fun of it, though, that you can do that, and there's no wash. I know it's amazing with the NHS,
says when we're all in our uniforms here, you all look dead smart. It's like everyone comments on it.
Don't she came in today, not one person had it on. I thought, please, I should have texted everyone today. Make sure you wear your uniform.
I know, to be fair, we do say wear a uniform, but obviously the self-employed, you can't make them wear a uniform, but it just looks so much nicer, doesn't it, in professional, and everyone's like dressed the same.
Well, I was in the other day as well getting my eyelashes done with Faye, and they all had them on then as well. But it's nice to see. But I didn't want to be like,
I know it must be a buzz for you, that. Like, I'd love that. Walking and think, I designed that.
Well, you buzz when someone wears your hair, don't you, on the daily, so it's nice.
Yeah, I do. I'm going to ask you about Albania. So tell me, like, do you live half and half here, half there?
Yeah, so I think I always loved it there, and when we visited, I always really liked it. So me and my husband actually met in Italy. I was studying there. But
what were you studying?
I was studying art. So, always a bit of a creative. But I think I just really wanted to like see his home country because my husband is Albanian. So I sort of persuaded him to go back and see what it'd be like. And it was, obviously, it is very different to when he was last there. But then when we had children, I just wanted to spend more time there. So they'd have like the language and the culture and just kind of, have both families as well. And I absolutely love it. I love living between the two places. And I don't know, it's just such a nice place. It has a really great feel about it. Everyone's really friendly. And we live in Tirana, which is the capital, and you're about 30 minutes from the beach, 30 minutes from the mountains, and I mean, I've never been to Thailand, but from what I've seen, the mountains there, people compare them to that. It's just stunning.
So I've never ever thought to go there.
No, but someone had mentioned it to me last week.
I'm going to look it up, we're on TikTok tonight having a little...
I know, we'll be going on holiday there next month. Is it the same type of year, like, you say 6 months? Is it this time of year every single time?
No, so it's just like mixed whenever really, but I think that's kind of the beauty of it, is the fact that when it does get touristy there, because it has started to pick up with tourists, I can avoid that and I can go at the beach kind of like in October, or like last year we went swimming in the sea in November. I mean,
is it still about 24 degrees about October time?
So it's still nice, and if you're there and it's a nice day, you're like, great, we'll go today. There's no pressure of being like on holiday or something. So I think that's what I like about it, just being able to be between both places. And
so when do you go back?
So we're going back the end of this month. So,
for how long?
So yeah, well, don't know. I never like really booked my return. I just kind of see.
Will you just fly back over if someone needs doing that work? Obviously, you've got amazing girls that'll run it for you. And you.
Amazing team in Albania, amazing team here, and we can do a lot on the phone really nowadays. So I don't have to be, but like if there's like a fashion show or an event or a photo shoot, like I want to be there, so I can just be between both, and it's just nice to have a balance for the children with grandparents and things like that.
I bet your mum misses you, does she? Or she used to it now?
I'll subject that. Sorry, Mum, love you. Because obviously it's so difficult, and that's the sacrifice, unfortunately, you make when you do something like this. It's hard for my husband's family, and then it's hard for my family, and there's always a lot of tears when we leave. Even if they know we are coming back soon, it's always like an emotional
And I bet your RL misses you, like, does she?
Well, she's been out 4 times this year, so with all the children.
Who's this?
My sister.
Oh, your sister, yeah.
So she's been out to visit loads, and it's just like having her own creche, really. I mean, when they're all together.
Do you have like an apartment there? Is that what you have?
Yeah, so we have a house there, and it's really nice. It's like in the capital. You can walk like to the lake. It takes like 5 minutes to walk there, and it's a really child-friendly place as well, Albania. And I think with small children, it can sometimes feel like you're like on your own, or you're in like, you know, it's a lot. But when I'm there, I feel like a better mum and stuff, because I don't know, I have more freedom. And like when the weather's nice as well, you kind of like, what are we doing today? It just
puts you in a better mood.
How old are your kids then, Amber?
6, 5 and 3.5.
Yeah, because you had them straight. I remember you being pregnant.
Yeah.
How old did you say somebody there?
My son's 6. My middle one, she's 5, and the little one's 3.5.
Are any of them called Zana?
So, no.
No.
Actually, I should mention it. I can't believe I haven't before. So Zana actually means fairies in Albanian. So it's like the mountain. Yeah. On your bag. Yeah. So it's like the mountain fairy. So it's like a strong woman who would live in the mountains and kind of like be a warrior and look at.
Is that where you got the name from?
That's where I got the name from. Sorry, and I kind of wanted it to be a child's name, but it's also like a very old-fashioned name. So my husband was like, "Absolutely, that's not a child's name. Like it might sound good to you, but it doesn't sound good to me." And then obviously it became
Just
my
call
first
your next
baby.
one Zana.
Yeah, my baby too.
Are you gonna have any more?
No, I don't think so. No.
Well, you never know, do you?
No, 3 is like just the perfect number. And now they're all like, you know, a little bit older. They all play together. It's
Oh, they're so
perfect.
cute. So cute.
I do love it though, but I love the balance that I can then obviously like escape that world and go into like my working world.
Yeah. So how long's the flight to Albania? Like
3 hours.
I have no idea where it is. Do you?
Only because someone said, I'm going to Corfu in October, someone said you need to get a ferry over to
Albania. Yeah.
How long does it take? 25 minutes?
25 minutes or something. So it's just.
I might actually do that.
Are you going to do it?
I might do, yeah.
Oh, that'd be
It's just
great.
like underneath Montenegro, Croatia there. And
are you allowed to be gay?
So.
Do you mean?
Not that I've walked around with a gay flag, but
last year or the year before.
Not that you can't tell.
No, they had the first gay marriage there. I think it was last year or the year before.
Oh, well done.
It was the mayor who did it and stuff. So
what, the mayor that did it?
Yeah,
like
he didn't get married. He did the marriage.
He liked it. Oh, that's
whatever
really good. That's all. Yeah, gay friendly country.
There you go.
That's you off there.
Where do you see your brand in 5 years? That's a good one. I love asking people this.
So, I didn't really see it being here actually, but now that it is and I love it, I just really want to get more into like the spa space, cruise ships, all of this kind of thing, and just continue like growing the collection. So obviously the Florence set, which is what you're wearing, is the most popular now, but we have so many new designs coming out, and I just want to like keep growing that and like learning from, you know, people that are working in them. And just keep getting out there, going to events. We were just the main sponsor for the Hair and Beauty Awards in Birmingham.
Seen that?
Oh, yeah.
That was so fun. So again, like just something that you can really enjoy doing, and it just felt like genuine people were there. Loved that. So just keep.
Did you have a stall there?
Like no, so we were like just the main sponsor. So we had like gave tote bags to everybody. Our branding was on the screens and things. And
that's really good. That is
that's really good.
Like Fury was there.
Yeah. Oh, was she?
I
like her.
In Venezuela. So
try that
the
on.
Uniforms. We did them with the
I've seen a
names
photo
on.
actually. I've seen a photo with that you with their daughter wearing you.
Yeah.
I can't say name.
God.
Venezuela.
Yeah, Venezuela.
Yeah, I know, it's hard. Yeah. So you're literally just going from strength to strength now. So the next 5 years, and do you just want it? Is this what you want to do forever?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, you never know. I've kind of got one of those minds where I'll suddenly like find something else as well along the way. But
if someone maybe asked you when you were doing clothing, if they said you'll be doing workwear in 5 years, would you be like, what the hell?
Yeah, I would never have expected this. But I
remember when you had a shop in the airport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I believe we forgot this. Yeah. So I do still have a shop in the airport.
Do you still have the shop in the airport?
Yeah, so,
do you not remember when you asked me, I think, to do like a pop-up there?
Did I?
Sure, you did, yeah.
We were talking about that.
You did,
yeah. So we have a shop in Teesside Airport, which we've just actually rebranded to be called Teesside Boutique. I think that was kind of just so we can keep the workwear.
What was it called before that?
House of Zana.
Ah, right, yeah.
But I wanted to keep the workwear separate. So it's Teesside Boutique. You can get like affordable fashion pieces there, like handbags, jewellery, kind of all holiday essentials. And we're together with Linthorpe Pharmacy, and he has all of the like holiday essentials that you might need, sun cream, all that stuff. But yeah, it's going well, and the airport is growing. So I'm just really proud that, you know, being local, that I've got the shop there.
Yeah,
so,
I've been in it.
Loads. I've just said to you, I'm flying there next month, and I'm so excited.
Yeah.
I've watched videos of how long it takes to get through security, and it's like 3 minutes.
Not long.
I know it is.
3 minutes.
When we go to Magaluf, that's where we fly from.
Magaluf.
I love Magas.
We've got quite a lot of flights now as well, and all year round as well, which is great. So
yeah, that's brilliant. Good. Yeah. So thank you so much, Amber, for coming on, and thanks for sharing your story.
It's been very, very interesting.
I know. I think
it?
that. Yeah. And I'm glad that I didn't know much about it, because I feel like this is our first one stepping out of our comfort zone as well, because obviously our past guests, we've actually known them directly, so it's been lovely to have you.
And I've been, when you come in today, I was like asking you all the questions, and I was like, no, stop, save the pod. I was so excited to find out like everything about you, because obviously I've New Year's, having to like before, well, how many years would you say when I used to do yours and Ellie's hair in the first salon?
And I came back for my hair for my wedding to you as well.
Yeah, you did, but it's been a while.
So you two know each other. I didn't have a clue.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it for so long, but we've always supported each other, haven't we? So it's been...
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Have you enjoyed it? Like, I know that you were nervous.
No, it's been great.
For about 2 minutes.
So relaxed. I mean, and I feel really autumnal now.
So would you feel comfortable with someone saying to you, would you like to come on our podcast now that you've done one?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's particularly like relaxed with you two, because you've made me feel
it's
so
good. It's a good start for you, isn't it?
And
you will.
This is really nice as well. But I think I would now. I think now that I'm into it, I would.
Yeah, you'll be doing vlogging videos.
Right,
thank you, and thanks everyone. Thank you for watching and streaming 2 J's in a Pod. And if you go onto our Spotify or YouTube, thumbs up. Oh, they're making me laugh here, but thumbs up on YouTube and 5-star rating on Spotify, please. Thank you.